Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Thirsty Kirsty, and today's video has been a struggle. It's been a day, but this build is me flexing a little bit and making the smallest, itty bittiest, tittiest tiny home you probably have ever seen. Probably not, but I'm feeling confident about it. So with Tiny Living, we got a micro home which ends up being 32 tiles, and I wanted to challenge myself further and see if I could make the smallest possible build ever. So this build ended up being 9 tiles big. I'm very proud of it. It took a lot of trial and error. So I wanted to make sure we had everything our sim needed, all the necessities, but I also wanted to challenge myself a little bit further and add a skill building item. So I ended up adding a bonsai tree, which gave me grief, but we ended up being able to fit it in. So I think the key to doing something like this is to keep it minimal, like bare minimum. So I ended up adding a bed, a counter space, a mini fridge and a microwave, and shower, toilet, sink, and the skill building item, the bonsai tree. So our lounge kind of is going to work as our dining table, our lounge, our bed, a seat, anything and everything our bed counts as. I ended up squeezing a little TV in as well later on, so your sim can get their fun up as well. It's been a challenge doing this, I'm not going to lie. The little tiny bathroom, which I believe Simaki is the first one to come up with that, gave me grief. I don't know why. I was just doing it wrong, but I eventually got it to work. So that's good. It's just a small 1x1 bathroom. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I know a lot of people don't like it, but for the sake of trying to build the smallest home possible, I couldn't do it any other way. But yes, this ended up being literally a box, a square, which I've kind of wanted to do a video or a build where I try to make a box look kind of cute or whatever, and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I ended up going with an orange interior, which I haven't really done before. We did a lot of wood tones in the house as well. It's a little bit of a cutesy build. The landscaping in this is not my best work, I'm gonna be honest. It's not my best work, but I spent a good hour on this video. Originally this wasn't supposed to be like a speed build sort of style video. It was supposed to be like I was going to chat and we were going to build at the same time, but I had a lot of technical difficulties that were just, I couldn't, and I didn't want to scrap the footage because I do like how the house turned out. Roof could have been better. I struggled roofing this because it is a box and I can only do so much. I would have loved to have done these mini tiny walls, but that counts as tiles, so didn't want to use that. So I just went with like a super basic roof, but after we added some columns and everything, I think it came out okay. But I would love to see if anyone else has made a smaller home than this. I'm sure there's someone out there who's done it, so I would love to see it. But yes, this was a lot of fun. Despite all the problems I had filming this, it was a lot of fun to make. I probably wouldn't live here, to be honest. I wouldn't. It's way too small for me. I tried to add some roof decals to make it look a little bit nicer, but no, it just wasn't working, so I just kept it very, very simple. Yeah, I'm not the best builder, but I have fun building. I think tomorrow's stream, which is probably yesterday's stream when you're seeing this, I want to do, you know, the spin the wheel to decide my build challenge. I did one of those before. I will link it down below and in a card, whatever way it is. I kind of want to do that live on stream, so I think we're going to do that tomorrow and just chill. Well, I would have done that yesterday, but for me it's Monday. This is going up on Wednesday. Wait. Yeah, this is going up on Wednesday and I'm streaming on Tuesday. Yeah, does that make sense? I just confused myself. But yes, a lot of wood tones. It's a pretty warm palette. I do add a trash can. I don't say that. I added a bin. I do add a bin outside. Couldn't really squeeze it inside. I wasn't about to sacrifice another tile for it. So we put it outside just on the deck. It's not the most ideal area to put it, but hey, it works. I put this nicer countertop bench down. I thought, I don't know, it suited the build. I actually am quite proud of myself how quickly I chose a floor and wallpaper. That usually takes me so long, but I don't know. Today must have just been the day that I wasn't super indecisive. Actually, I wasn't. I was pretty good at making decisions today, which is very unlike me. But yeah, I used these tiles in the kitchen and the bathroom, which I've never used before, I don't think. I think they were ones that came out with a free update a little while ago. I ended up using that massive Parenthood window on the bedroom side of the home. I wish we got more windows with Parenthood. We only got that one, which is annoying. I did want to add a little window in the kitchen, so I ended up using the Basecamp one. I think I ended up adding a window on the back of the build as well. I think it's so key to have windows in builds like this just to open up the space that much more. I didn't end up putting curtains or blinds on them or anything because I think that defeats the purpose of trying to open up the house if I'm going to close it off with curtains and blinds. If this were real life, you bet your ass I want some curtains and blinds. I need me some privacy, but for the sake of Sims, Sims don't need privacy. Like, the bathroom doesn't even have a door. I was trying to add some columns and spandrels and stuff to make it look a little more fancy. It was giving me some problems, so I ended up removing the column on the right. I think I keep the spandrel and the column on the left though. I do add that shelf above the microwave, and we end up adding a small TV there, as I said earlier. We have the mirror to replace the dresser, which your Sims can use for charisma. They can change their outfits, all that fun stuff. So that is there. Add a light above the toilet and stuff because it was really dark in there, and I didn't think we needed to add another ceiling. I was about to say ceiling lamp. I didn't think we needed to add another ceiling light. I think this is a laundry day one. I thought it was cute. For the build, we didn't need anything too bulky, so like a very singular, skinny light is all we needed. I ended up using the tiny living door as well, which I really like. I think it fit perfectly for this build. There's the TV. I would have liked to add more clutter to the build because I do like me some good clutter, but I didn't want to risk the chance of the house not being livable. I would have had I would have loved to add more plants because we all know I love a good plant. If you didn't know, I love a good plant in my builds. I will add them always. I think that's the only one I added, minus the bonsai tree, but that's skill building. That doesn't count as a plant. Did I add some outside? I don't think I added... No, I did add one by the door later on. These paintings that came with Tiny Living are probably my favourite. I love them a lot. I know they got a lot of good feedback on that, so that's always good. There's my bin. I ended up putting the barrel sort of one right near the door. Again, not ideal, but I mean, who wants to walk all the way to the front yard in the middle of the night to chuck their rubbish out? Not me, so I put it on the little porch / deck area. I didn't want to add more tiles to allow for a bigger porch because I was going to use up more tiles, and the whole build's 9 tiles. How many times did I just say tiles then? Here's my poor attempt at landscaping. At this point, I just wanted to be finished with the build, if I'm being completely honest. But it's not the worst. I'm not the best landscaper. I've been trying to watch some more videos and everything to help up my landscaping skills, but it's just not quite there. I'm no Evelyn. I need a quick water break. Oh my god. So I did add a couple of little pots, so you can add some, so you can do some gardening at the front. And I added the little bird feeder because I love the bird feeder and the wind chime on the door. I love those. They're so cute. So I think we're coming towards the end of the build. I almost forgot to add a foundation. I started playing to play test everything, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have a foundation, but I do add that in. I tried to add a front doormat because I think it's cute, but it just wasn't working, so whatever. If you do like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already and you liked what you saw, please subscribe. All my social media links will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah! Bye!